Alright, I think we're good to go. Hello everybody, welcome back to another pre-recorded video in the series of working on the underway Remastered update. Everything progressed a lot faster than I thought it would, but granted, I've basically had like a short weekend, or not, like a break, kind of. Where I had a few days off, and I've basically just been working on this the entire time, even though I haven't recorded everything. Make sure. Yeah. Okay. But yeah. Welcome to the second pre-recorded episode. Today we're going to be focusing on the achievements specifically, and I would show you like everything I've done up to this point. However, I did add something that's very sad and technically requires a content warning, so I'm not going to show it. You'll just have to find it for yourselves. But anyway, what I will show you is kind of like my idea for the achievement system. No introduction. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's doing well today. It's a beautiful day. It's sunny. It's warm. I got my Pepsi. Not in the Coke koozie. I got my General Tires koozie today. Anyway. Sorry about the very short intro, but I did want to get into this more. But before I've kind of had an idea of what the achievements are going to be and like what it's going to look like, and we're going to be working on the graphics, like some of the graphics, but mainly like the system of doing them all, because the system will be easier to implement, and then the graphics will just be inputting the images, so it'd be pretty easy. But I have an idea of how I want to do it, and I think it's pretty foolproof. But you gotta make sure that when you're calling the achievements, that the everything is tight knit. So, but we have this, which is basically anytime an achievement is triggered, it's going to make this sound. It's going to turn this switch on, and then this code is going to run. And then depending on which situation it is, there's going to be like a number, like achievement number. It's going to it's going to play the sound, show the image, and then wait a couple seconds, and then it'll go away, and then it'll turn itself off so that it doesn't re-trigger itself. But basically all I have right now is that it just plays the sound, which is kind of it wasn't intended to be this way, but it reminds me a lot of Zelda Breath of the Wild, the do 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 sound, like the piano. I love the music in that game. I haven't played much of it, but I just love the music and the piano. It's excellent. So this is what's gonna play. I might change it later, but for now, that's what it's gonna be. I have 14 achievements here, which is actually kind of fitting because 7 of them are everything that's connected to the main game. And then 7 of them are kind of more like bonus stuff, like hidden and bonus stuff. And you might be thinking to yourself, why is that fitting, Matt? Why is it like 7 and 7? Why is there 14? You couldn't round it out to 15 or 20 or something like that? Yeah. No, it's actually way more fitting because 7 and 7, the game turned 7 years old this year. I released it on its 7th birthday. So having there be 7 and 7 achievements fits perfectly. And I really thought about like what else I could add in here, and I have more stuff written in my notebook here. But I like scribbled some of them out because it didn't really fit that well. But so to start, I'm going to do this. Turn that off. Turn that off. So it should start us at the beginning. And then basically, the brunt of this is achievement. And then we just gotta add in the 14 achievements. So this should be 10. I'm gonna use 4 of this. I'm actually cutting it kind of close to 100, but whatever. So naming these I have to be tricky with. I actually don't have the name for any of these. Well, I have a couple names in my head, but so we'll do a number of them at least. Actually, you know what? That is 11. That's 10. 12. Wait a minute. Oh, god damn it. Why do I keep doing this to myself? So that's gonna be 8, 9, 10. Then year 11, year 12, 13, and 14. Okay. So they're numbered in my notebook now. Kind of shittily, but whatever. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to help myself, I'm going to make comments of them all. Oops. Dun, 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 dun. I might actually name the switches these. But for the time being, I'm not worried about it. Okay, so there's a comment that has every single the numbers coordinating to what what the 14 achievements. They're right here, and a lot of these probably don't make a whole lot of sense to you guys, but they make sense to me, and that's kind of the idea. Should I coordinate them to a picture? That's what I did with the menu system. There's like a comment in here somewhere. Unless it's 6. Oh, is it this? Maybe? I don't remember. So I think we're gonna start at 50. And then work my way down. For those of you that are confused as to what I'm doing, I'm giving each of the achievements a unique picture number to use when pulling the achievement onto the screen. Oh, no, wait. No, it'd be the same one. Because... Wait. Can't do that, because then I'd have to do a separate motion. Let's just do picture 50. Alright. So then... achievement is equal to 1. Show picture. Actually, you know what? Before we get into that, let's make a template so we know what we're working with. I think at the most, size-wise, it's going to be... It's kind of big. Hold on. Let me get a comparison here. Maybe not 2 by... Maybe not 6 by 2. Maybe... Seems small. Maybe 5 by 2? Well, you heard the music. The music said yes. I'm gonna make that just as a template. And we're gonna try exporting it. Let's just take a look at what this would look like. So 160, 120 is centered. We want it above everything. Let's see. It's going to be 5 tiles to the right. It would need to be, I think, 80. So there. There we go. Spawn it there. And then we gotta move picture 50. To 160. That would take about 3 seconds. This entire thing should be a parallel process, so it shouldn't inhibit anything else that's happening on the screen. Hopefully. Give it about 2 seconds, and then it moves back. And then just, for example, we're going to do achievement 1 and unlock. Turn on. It should also change achievement back to 0. Now you guys aren't going to be able to hear the game. Oops. No, not that. That's just a me thing. All right. Hold on. Should be at the very end of the yes one. Yeah, so there shouldn't be any dialogue on the screen at this moment. But I think 2.5 is better for that. And then just to make sure that it'll work. Wait. Okay, beautiful. So it doesn't inhibit anything that's happening on the screen already. It's exactly how I wanted it. So now that we have a basis of what we're doing, let's overclock the system. Hey? Alright, let's do this. Oops. Ugh, excuse me. So for the first one, it'll be find the key. It's called a jukebox. Oh, you know what? There's already a switch called jukebox, so I can't do that. That works out. That works out. Da 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 da. Achievement 2. It's that. That one. It works out this way that because the switch numbers start like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I'm like inputting this into the inputting all the different conditions, all I need to look at is this digit and it'll tell me exactly which one I'm looking for. So that is pretty nice. 5, 6. Sorry if I don't do a whole lot of talking during this bit. Because it's mainly just a lot of tedious coding. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Um, 80. 81. Three and 84. Cool. So then with this, the jukebox is actually 8, and it only triggers if it's off. So then it just did the jukebox achievement. And it doesn't do it again. Nice. That's what I love to see. Stuff working properly. So this is pretty easy. Now we just gotta go to all the different places. Let me turn that down just a touch. Do this. If find key is off, then that one is 1. Let me just check something. Shouldn't reset any of those. I also think that in addition to the arcade machine being like a save point, I think it'll also let you go back to the menu as well. So that way, if like you want to go like see your achievements or whatever, sometime in the middle of your thing, because the way that RPG Maker works is because I have a custom built from scratch menu system, like for the main menu, I can't use like obviously RPG Maker's menu system doesn't have like separate options for achievements built in. So I have to make it myself, and there's going to be an option on the main menu to look at your achievements. And I might get to designing that map today, but probably not. But if you were to like just open the game and like go into the room and check your achievements, everything will be blank. But if you open your save file and then go back into the main menu to look at your achievements, Ooh, I just had a really cool idea on how to do this. Rather than, well, you'll still have the option to go back to the main menu, but you'll also have the option to go to the achievements menu from the arcade machine as well. I think that'll be better. I think that'll be better. If we get to that today, I'll show you what I have planned for that, but probably not. So, I'm gonna copy this. Second floor. Put that there. And then this is interesting. You get a save after Plingo. So that works there. This is tricky. You know what? I'll do it. Anyone's tied to a battle, or these are Defmar and David, so there's a sound file. That. How about right here? If opponent is equal to 5, do that. Thank you. Defeat David. And unlock 3. Opponent 6. Oh, wait. Actually, you know what? What if... Hold on. Instead of doing it there... not that one. That'll happen just before the credits. Because there isn't an achievement on here for beating the first run. But I guess that's what defeating Deathmar could be. I didn't really think about that, did I? That's fine. So this. Here we go. David goes there. And where's Finale? Here's Finale. Believe credits just triggers on its own, right? Does it call the event? I reminded myself of on, do that, it's off. Do you defeat Deathmar, it's 4. Otherwise, it is 6. And beat run 2. Oh, wait a minute. You don't get the credit on run 2. That's right. So I have to... do it there. Oh wait, but I do need something here. If where's it there? Let's be on. And then there's another one. Kill is on. And then if actually I would spirit first just to keep it. Yeah. So I think these are the last 2. So spare is 13. And kill is 14. So this, I think, auto runs, right? Yes. That's based on this. So let's do this. Transparency needs to be on. And put end on. And that should there was something I was missing, wasn't there? Yep. Now we go. I actually do want to fix something while I'm here. Do that. And this entire scene is silent, so I'm gonna do that. I might need to make it smaller. But, I mean, that covers the maximum size anyway, so. Now I think if I actually do this and trigger it, it should also work. which one did it turn on? It should be that one. Okay, perfect. So that's working exactly as it should be. So I've got the first. Well, I've gotten a bunch of them done. So I did this one, that one, did this one. I think I did that one already, right? Oh. If reset game is off, do 5 and perfect. And that one. And then I did this one already. And these two. Okay. So we only have 3, 4, 5 more. Okay. That's pretty easy. I didn't think, I mean, I kind of had the idea that like this would be pretty easy. Like implementing everything, but let's see. Right before, right here. Achievement is 11. I'm not going to test that one right this second because, again, sad moment. So those two should also be pretty easy. Spreading your truth. So one has to be there and the other has to be there. So then if run game is on, it would be tapes run 2. Otherwise, tapes run 1. There's think because the thought process I had was I wanted initially I was like, oh, if you play any of them you get the achievement, but I want you to be able to listen to all of them. So if tape 1, tape 2, tape 3, and tape 4. It only changes it if you listen to all 4. Or if you get all 4, I should say. You know what, actually there's a simpler way to do that. I also forgot to do that. Two, tape 2, tape 3, and tape 3. I haven't done any of the other tapes, by the way. Tape 4 and tape 4. Finally, if tapes listened is equal to 4, then it triggers that. So I've now done this one, that one, that one. So that's 2 more left. But I do want to make sure that so it's 61 to 64. It turned off. And then also 86 to 89. And 51. We're both set to 0. So these reset the tapes. Okay, that should work. Let me just make sure. Might help if you're visible. Oh, those are supposed to be off. God damn it. How did I not catch that? Oh boy. Almost went the wrong way. There we go. Oh. Did I forget the... Oh, oops. First 4 is 9, and second 4 is 10. Wait a minute. That should be on. Year 10 and year 9. Should be that one. We turn that on. also reset you. Sweet. Okay. So those work. Perfect. I just gotta, for those, I just gotta go through and make them all. And then we're good there. This is working out good. So we gotta do that one and that one. So the first one. Oops. Okay. That works there. Super dust on. That triggers that. All right. The next one is major spoilers, so I'm actually gonna do this. Program that real quick, and then I actually think I'm gonna end it there. But first, let's see here. Is 12. Then I'll test it real fast. Oops. Oops, wrong one. I gotta remember to turn that back on. You can hear what's going on. It's so amazing. Ooh. Yeah, that works. Sweet. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, that is going to be it for me. Thank you all so much for watching today's episode of Pre-Recorded Land. We got a good decent bit done. I was actually anticipating that to be a lot more difficult than it was. And it was super easy to implement. Now we just gotta do the graphic part of it. Make the area that you can like see all the achievements, and then implement access to that from pretty much anywhere. The problem would be getting back. Whatever, I'll figure it out. Anyway, that is going to be it from me. Thank you all so much for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more, make sure you follow and subscribe my YouTube channel. I stream every week. Games, fun prizes. Well, not prizes, but fun games for you to watch and enjoy. Fun gaffes and goofs. I stream live on Twitch and then I re-upload to YouTube. And then if you want to see more game progress, after I'm done with this update, I'll be working on Ifrin. Those episodes are live streamed on YouTube whenever I do them, so make sure you're subscribed and turn the notifications on so you'll know when I'm live with those, because those won't get posted until after I finish the game, as is with these. So make sure you follow and subscribe so you get notified of all that stuff. And then down below should also be my games. This one, Underway Remastered, and There's No Sleep, both of which are super cheap on Steam to buy and play, and I highly recommend you do so, both of which are a fun time. I put my heart and soul into this game, and this update, once I finish it, I think I will be fully satisfied with this game and with this universe. So I highly recommend you check it out, because there's a lot of cool stuff in this game that I think a lot of you will love. So please check it out. And then finally down below are me and my brother's podcast, Agents of Chaos. As of recording this, we just did an episode. We just live streamed an episode yesterday that's going to be going live today, where we did a tier list. If you're a keen listener to the podcast, I'll let you figure out which episode I'm talking about and when this happened. So I'll let you figure it out. Mind-boggling math. But that's going to be it from me. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope everybody's doing a great day, great weekend, great hour, whenever you're up to. I hope everybody's doing well. But that's going to be it from me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.